now, coming to the stage, we have someone from, I don't know if you'll know him, Arrow, Doctor Who, Torchwood, John Barrowman.
Thank you. Hello, Toronto. Hello over there. Cheap seats. Hello over there. Gay part of the crowd. Hello in the middle. All the bisexuals. Kids looking at their parents going, really? You never told me. Oh, I'm so excited to be back. Are you glad I'm back? Just let me have a little drink of water here. I turned 50. It's not as easy as it used to be. Thank you. I'll do you later. Actually, I will. Look at you. Do you see him? He's pretty hot. And I hope he's hung like a donkey. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you. Because I'm hung like a donkey too. That was like 6 of them. Hung like a donkey. I prefer this one, not this one. Spelling it out, you cheat. Where are my deaf friends? Where are they? Am I hard of hearing? Where are they? Well, hello. Just everybody applaud. Ready? No, don't clap. They can't hear you, goddammit. Jesus, they're deaf. Thank you for coming. Everybody applaud. Woo! Woo! You don't have to woo. I can't hear you. Oh, so I turned 50. Yes, and when I turn 50, I shave my head. Because underneath this brown mess is gray hair. Oh yes, this is all fake. You should have seen me this morning. I was spraying my roots and I gave it a spray and I missed and I had a big line across my forehead. I looked like an alien. Kelsey said, leave it, no one will notice. I'm like, yeah, right, streak. So when I turned 50, I had all of my friends and family for my 50th birthday, and they all came to Palm Springs, and we had a great big party for them. And I took my nieces and nephews out quad biking. Do you call it quad biking up here? Yeah? Four-wheeling. Oh yeah, you have to be difficult in Toronto, don't you? Four-wheeling. four-wheeling. So I took them four-wheeling, and my nieces and nephews and I are standing at this place I've gone to before in Palm Springs, and we're all in a semicircle. The guy's over there, and he's giving instructions, and I'm standing. He's kind of cute. And he says, well, don't put your feet down, because if you put your feet down, you're gonna roll backwards, you're gonna break your legs, and then we'll have to chop them off and call you Peggy. I went, well, he's kind of funny. And he keeps looking over at me, and I'm going, inside going, he recognizes me. He says, and don't put the throttle all the way back, because if you do throttle all the way back, the thing will tip forward, backwards, you'll fly off, you'll break your neck, and then we'll have to take your head off, and then you'll be the headless wonder. Not a good joke. And he looks over at me, and I go, like, yeah, it's me. And he says, and when you go up the hill, don't pull away from it too fast, stay in a group so you're being careful and nothing happens. So nothing happens. If it does happen, you're all together in a group, and you just keeps looking at me. He says, you know something? You look a lot like that guy from that TV show. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Except you look a lot older. All of a sudden, I didn't like him very much anymore. And when he said that, my nieces and nephews did this. They knew what was coming. He said, yeah. Not like he said enough already. He said, yeah. You look a lot like that guy who plays that Malcolm Merlin, but he doesn't have that old man hair. I'm gonna drive one of those quad bikes up your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. I walked over to my nephew Turner. I said, Turner, tonight at 1 o'clock, let's show him how old I am. We're gonna come back in the middle of the night. We're gonna slit all the tires of his quad bikes. See how he likes them apples. It made headline news in Palm Springs. Quad bikes vandalized by unknown assailants. I'm just kidding, I didn't do that. I didn't do it. It didn't happen. No, I sent my nephew Turner instead. He did it all. Keep my hands clean, just like Merlin. But it was awesome. My 40th birthday, we went back, we had a big party, and I was told by Stephen Amell when I when I started on Arrow, I told him that I would be turning 50 soon. That was 5 years ago, right? Stephen said to me, because I've always spent my birthdays on a set, he said, well, John, if I'm there, I'll come out either of a cake or I'll deliver your cake in a Speedo. I never forgot it. Right? Until my 50th birthday. All the lights go out. And Kelsey, where's Kelsey? Where are you, Kelsey? She's right there. Come here, Kelsey. You all know Kelsey, don't you? Kelsey's my Asian bitch. She's fine with it, don't worry. She's cool. What do you call me?
My big gay dad.
Her big gay dad, because when we're on airplanes, they think she's Mrs. Barrowman. They do, don't they? And then she sits there, she's like, no. I'm like, ain't that bad? And then they go, oh no, well, who are you? And she says,
His daughter.
you may as well be my wife. So yeah, she's my daughter when we travel. So I'm her big gay dad, Scott's the other gay dad, and we're a stereotype. We've adopted an Asian daughter. And I kid you not, I say that to the flight attendants, don't I? And they go, coffee? Would you like another drink? They don't know how to handle it. Particularly if they're Asian. Because she looks at them going, huh? The best was the other day, can I tell this one? Going onto the plane and you turned to me, because I'm not allowed to lift my bags, right? And she's making it out online that I'm some kind of like bad person, making her carry all of my bags. All over Instagram, she's like, oh. So I walk on the plane and I turn around and she's walking with my bags and we get on the plane, I step on the plane, the flight attendant says, welcome aboard, Mr. Barrowman. And she goes, ling, ling, bring your bag, ling, ling, bring your bag. And the flight attendant's Asian. I have to do this. my God, I gotta get in the bathroom now. And then she sits down next to me and she goes, That was the flight. She turned to the flight attendant and she said, $5, $5. We have fun on planes. So we're at the birthday party and Kelsey comes out. I'm sitting down and Kelsey comes out to me and she says, "You're gonna love this." I went, "What do you mean I'm gonna love this?" The lights went out and all of a sudden the candles come from down the hallway and here comes Stephen Amell and my friend Keith Jack in gold lame Speedos holding my cake. I about shit myself. And other things. I turned to her and I went, you know about this? She went, "Of course I knew about this, totally." I went, "How did you know about this?" She said, "I arranged it." I said, "What, you arranged it?" She said, "Yeah, I was in the bedroom when they changed." I went, "What?" And then she says,
"I got video."
I went, "Really? You just got a raised girl out of me." Video! Yes, she did. She said, "I'll show it to you later." I'm like, "Deal." But it was awesome. They came out in the gold lame. I blew out the candles. I looked at both of them, and they had something written on their chest. Keith, unfortunately, is dyslexic. And he was meant to write JB on each of their chests, but he wrote BJ. I thought, yes! Christmas and my birthday have come all at once. From two of my most hunkiest friends. I get to blow out the candles in a whole new way. The best bit is she turns and says, "I also got them doing their push-ups while they were prepping." I went, "Really? Push-ups while they're prepping on top of each other." Right? Totally on top. They wanted to get buff and all ready for me, and they're doing push-ups on top of each other. She filmed it all. You dirty bitch. Big round of applause for Kelsey, everybody! But the funny thing was, I go back to my room to watch the video, and I go in my room, and there's red all over my carpet. From when they fell, and all the lipstick they'd written BJ on their chest was all over my carpet. What's the one thing you don't ever do in a gay man's house? Leave a mess on his curtains or his carpet. It's terrible. I was scrubbing for days to get it all off of me. It's a fabulous birthday. Hey, how many of you saw the video of my husband? Have I told you this story before? I have. Well, then fuck it, I'm gonna tell you again. Excuse my French. It's not Sunday, is it? Oh, in French it would be, what would it be in French? Québécois. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay? Shh, all you un-Frenchies, shut up. Dimanche? Dimanche. Hey, you, get up here. Come here. Yeah, you. Take your time. We've only got an hour. Oh, hello. Get up here. I just want... It's about to get even more unreal, let me tell you. Tu parles français? Je parle un peu. Ah. Can I practice my French on you? It's BJ in a minute, I'll tell you. What's your name?
Tufik.
Tufik?
Yeah.
That's a great name.
It's not very French, is that?
No, but it sounds like Tupac. Anyway, you know, it's close enough for me. Excuse me, I'm just gonna Tufik. Sorry, this is going someplace really wrong. So what did you say it was? How do you say it in French? Do that again? Dimanche.
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 That's it.
Okay, Dimanche. Just do it again with the hands for me.
Dimanche.
I love Quebecois. Thank you. See you later, buddy. Do we have questions today? Do we? Do we have a mic for questions? No? Yes. Oh, we do. But I'm not going to tell you the story about my husband because I've already told you, haven't I? Wait! Don't get angry at me. Did I tell you about when I went back over to England? Okay, how many have heard it? Not enough. How many haven't heard it? You're gonna hear it. So, I'm in the jacuzzi at my house in Palm Springs. Scott, my husband's there. In our jacuzzi, we like to go on the ground for a second and let everybody, so they can all see. I like to go, hello. How are you? I'm hung like a donkey. You got a grasp of it there, girl. You've taken a blue pill. So I'm in the jacuzzi, and when we go in the jacuzzi in our own home, we figure we're going nude, no big deal, right? It's our own house, we can do whatever we want, and we're not afraid of nudity. So I'm in the jacuzzi, nude, FaceTime live, right? I went, hey everybody, I just want to say what's coming up recently, and I'm going to be doing stuff, and it's going to be great, we're going to be out and about, and I hear splush behind me. Turn around, my husband's in the jacuzzi. I said, you did not just walk behind me naked, did you? He says, yeah. No problem. I went, what do you mean, no problem? I'm live on Facebook with 6 million people. And you've just shown them all your cock. Oh, yeah, well, I went to see Jungle Book. I don't care about Jungle Book. Because now everybody knows you're the king of the swingers. Facebook took it off promptly. Thank God for you people, because you made it go viral. So viral that I was in London a week later, and I'm sitting in the conservatory, or conservatoire, as my mother-in-law likes to call it, with my mother-in-law and father-in-law, because I go to see them every time I'm back in London if Scott's not there. So I'm sitting and I'm having tea and cakes and sandwiches, finger sandwiches with my mother-in-law. Sterling, my father-in-law, is in the kitchen doing some cooking, and Sheila is sitting across from me, and she says, John, I spoke to Jackie this morning. I said, did you, Sheila? She said, yes, I spoke to Jackie. Jackie's such a wonderful lady. She says to say hello, Jackie does. But Jackie was telling me, I said, Sheila, have you seen the papers today? And I said, no, Jackie, I haven't seen the papers. Should I be reading the papers? She said, well, yes, Sheila, because Scotty's cock is all over the papers. Apparently, he got it out on internet. I about choked on my sandwich. My mother-in-law saying the word male chicken to me. I about spewed all over the place. She said, is it true, John? I went, yes, actually it is. And I told her this story, and she said, oh, dear, 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 dear. I do wish Scotty would keep his cocky in his pants. How do you continue a conversation like that, right? I said, well, I'll pass that message on. Oh, would you, John? It would be so lovely if you did that. Sterling walks in with more sandwiches and he says, I don't know why I should pass it on. He shouldn't be ashamed. Apparently, he's well hung. First question. Yes.
It's not really...
You'll all be looking up that video now. It's still on there. Happy hunting. You disgusting pervs in the front row. I love you. Yes.
I'm a little bit confused here. Dimanche is Sunday in French.
You're confused. What? You're
when
confused?
you were asking the question about French,
yes.
I think the word you want is va te faire foutre, which is go fuck yourself, and not dimanche, which is Sunday. Bye, Captain.
I have never heard words like that come out of the doctor's mouth before. Suddenly I'm turned on. Did you sign that one, girl? Did you sign it for sure? I'm not gonna say it, but how do you sign it? I don't want to say it. What she just said. Yeah, that too. Yes.
What was your favorite behind-the-scenes moment on Arrow?
Ooh. My favorite behind-the-scenes moment. A lot of things have happened, and you know, part of what I like to do is just make people crack up sometimes, you know, by doing something really silly across from them when they're doing their close-up. Steven's really easy to crack up. I mean, you've all heard, you know Katie Cassidy cannot say Nanda Parbat. Have you heard this? She calls it Amanda Poorbutt. We were doing a scene, and she's, we're all standing there, and she's talking, she says, well, how do we get to Amanda Poorbutt? Now you try to keep going, but Steven and I were like, and she just kept talking, like she knew what she was talking about. And then they went cut, and we all went, Amanda Poorbutt? And she went, well, I don't know what it is, it's Nanda Parbat! It's only been on the series for 4 years! No, there was another an instance about laughing. Oh my gosh, it was, with Steven and I've told you the one where we were doing a scene, and I did the runaway, and I did it kind of a dance. Have I told you that one? Yeah, do you want to see it? Steven and I are doing a scene, and I'm doing all the evil Malcolm Merlin, and he's doing all the kind of heroic Oliver. And I'm doing heroic Malcolm, and we're doing it, we're acting our socks off, and the camera finishes, and I turn it around, and I go, shoot that poison arrow through my heart. They love working with me when I do a really heavy scene. Yeah, yes.
So do you think that there's any possibility that Jack can come back on Doctor Who?
I would love it, but unfortunately, it's not up to me. It's up to the showrunner, the producers. I know the fans would love to see it. So would I. If they asked me, I would say yes, right? But it's all up to them, really. Would you like Jack to come back?
Of course!
Shut up, I'm asking the kid. What? Kiss Peter? I kiss Peter every Friday. Anyway, thank you for the 4 people who got that. Would you like to see him back?
Of course.
Well, then that's it. If there's any possibility, it would be with Chris Chibnall, because Chris Chibnall also showran for Torchwood. And so he knows Captain Jack, and it's a new lease on Doctor Who, and I think it'll be awesome. And let's just, fingers crossed, I'd love to, because Jack changed my life, and I will always be grateful to Doctor Who and to the world and to Whovians, because, like I'll always say, you make my life awesome, and that's what Jack did. So I'd love to go back, yeah. Yes!
Hi.
Hi, Doctor.
I just wanted to say you were my first actual person in
that you
a
ever
big
met?
con. I saw it like for celebrity, and this is my first question at a panel.
Is
so
it?
Bear with me. I wanted to know if
Don't pee yourself.
I wanted to know what's your next character that you would like to be, if it's already somebody playing, or if like what show do you want to go on? And I know you're really good at dancing, so I know I heard
We
you're
have
good
rules at cons.
I know you're good at singing as well. So would you go on a musical show, or would you go on a regular show like Arrow itself on a different like universe? I'm sorry. What show would you like to be on next? There we go. I'm so.
I need a drink after that question. Good Lord.
What show would you like to be on next?
There's like 8 questions in there.
What show would you like to be on next? There we go.
I don't know. I never thought about that. I mean, there's shows at the moment that I read for and I'm getting, doing the auditions for, and we'll see what happens. I just did a big comedy show with a comedian over in the UK, a guy called Keith Lemon. I don't know if you know. Yeah, and because we just did we call it a piss take of Dirty Dancing a little while ago, and I was the director of Dirty Dancing. And it was kind of like a reality show making of Dirty Dancing, and they were the characters, and Keith is not the most gorgeous man in the world, and he put on the wig and the dress and everything, and it was hysterical. It got like the highest ratings for his show on ITV, and so they asked me to go back and do another one with him. And if you get a chance to see it, if you ever can watch it online, it's going to be hysterically funny, particularly what happens in the park. That's all I'll say.
I just want to, sorry, I'm a big Hamilton fan, and I know you would be a really good part for King George.
Well, it's funny you say that because I was asked to do it in London.
Oh.
But what are you on for? It just wasn't going to work out. And also, there's a lot of other things that I want to do. It's a great part. I know you would love to see me do it, but it's only one song. And I'd sit in my dressing room becoming an alcoholic and drug addict like Liza Minnelli for the rest of the show. Apparently. So, but it's a great song, and who knows what the future may hold. Other shows, other characters I want to play, I'd like to do a comedy. I'd like to play like a good dad, really. Wouldn't that be nice? I'd like to play a gay dad. I'd like to kind of play a really great, outrageous gay character. I really would. I think it would be awesome.
Well, you already got practice with your agent, don't you?
With my age?
With your agent.
With my agent?
Yeah.
What?
She was saying, yeah.
Yeah. Great. Sit down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Look at you, Gorge. That was awesome. You did really well. Next time, one question. Just because you got a fez on. Yes!
So I was wondering what would happen if Captain Jack and Malcolm Merlin would meet in the same room.
That's an easy answer. Malcolm would beat the crap out of Captain Jack, and Jack would let him do it because he'd kind of like it. And then Jack would start beating on Malcolm, flip him over, and make love to him. Totally easy. And you know what's really sad? Is some of you guys have written fan fiction about that shit, and I've just broken my glass. Oh my goodness. Do you think they'll bill me? It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. I had my appendix out about 3 weeks ago. Yeah? It was horrible. Horrible pain. Everything was, but the drugs were great. I was rushed in that night. They gave me drug medication, and to go to the hospital in the ambulance, I said to my sister, because my sister took me to the hospital. We were writing at that time, working on some stuff. And she was in a panic, and we're in the car, and I'm saying, Carol, can't you drive faster? And she turned faster? I'm already doing 80 miles an hour and a 30. She was flying, but she was to my house. We all lived in the same apartment building. We called it Who Towers. Me, David, Russell, Billy, Elizabeth Sladen. We up and down the elevator. Anybody who's guest starring, up and down the elevator. And we're in the Who Towers, and we're having a pizza night, and we're watching Doctor Who on Saturday. And David's there, and it's the episode where I turn around and I say, the face of Bo, they called me, and Beauchesne Peninsula, blah, 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 all the lines. And as I was about to say it, I walked up to my window, and I opened the window, and I stood there like this. And David went, John, what are you doing? And I went, David, I'm just waiting to hear the nation's jaw drop. And boom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. It's great to know that Jack becomes a big head in a jar. Oh, you've written this down.
I have. I'm
Good for you. You might have found it before you got up to the mic.
Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, you're videoing yourself doing it.
Yeah. I need
Awesome.
to prove that this actually happened.
Really? All right,
Yes.
well, let's prove it really. Wait, no, girl, come around here, because the light's there. And I'll look like I'm 15. Yes, go ahead.
I have 2 questions.
Okay, you know what happened to that girl who asked like 85 questions? Fez girl. Yes.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with you, pal, don't worry. All right, you look after me? Good. Yes, go ahead.
My first question is, what's the coolest thing someone's ever asked you to sign?
The coolest thing or
Yes.
the, okay, the
And
cool.
also the weirdest, or one of the.
You're 14, I can't tell you. The coolest thing they've asked me to sign, well, I get to ask to sign a lot of things. I mean, but people, it's what I like the most is when people take the time, and I am telling you the truth because Kelsey will back me up on this. Anything that I'm given, I take home with me. Scott thinks I'm crazy, okay? And anything that like for instance, somebody made me a beautiful TARDIS, a wooden hand-carved TARDIS on a desk mount with my name, John Barrowman, on it, and that sits on my desk. So it's when people do that kind of thing, like they give me one and they have one for themselves and they ask me to sign it for them, or artwork that they've done, the fact that they've taken the time to do that and to really, really put their heart and soul into it, I think it's important, and I love signing that kind of stuff. So that's the coolest and the things I like to sign the most. I can sign a picture of myself anytime. I do it in the kitchen all the time with Scott. He's like, do you want coffee? And I'm like, yeah, here, sign a picture also.
Okay.
You don't care, do you?
I care so much.
Okay.
It's
The weirdest thing I've had to sign, the thing I can tell you, is when men and women come up to me and ask me to sign parts of their body.
That's what I figured it was gonna be.
The what?
That's what I figured it was
That's
gonna be.
not the weirdest.
Yeah.
When you're, what's the age of consent here in Toronto? 16. When you're 16, I'll tell you. Okay?
Okay.
What's the other question?
Opinion on dabbing.
Who?
Dabbing.
Go on.
No.
What's your opinion on it? Don't judge. We don't like to be judged, so don't judge dabbers.
Okay. I do it all the time,
Do
actually.
you really?
Yeah.
Ready, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Isn't it called, listen to me. It's dabbing or dapping?
Dabbing.
Dabbing.
Yeah.
Dapping.
Dabbing.
Dabbing.
With a B.
B.
Yeah.
Dabbing.
Yeah.
Got it. I won't get that wrong now. Are you done?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Thank you.
You all right?
Thank
You enjoying yourself?
Yes, I did.
Good. Good. What's your name?
Greer Gifford.
Lovely to see you here. You haven't. All these people. Look at them. They're all listening to you now. Who's this? You don't know, do you? You don't know each other. Well, what are you taking pictures of the boy for? He is, isn't he? Yeah, he's handsome. Who are you with? Who's here with you? Who's? Oh, you're right there. Your sister. Well, welcome. Yeah, good. Say it again. Laura Johnson. That's your sister's name. Well, thank you for introducing me. She's cute too. It says, keep your hands off. Next question. Can you all still see me? Oh, all right. Yes. Shut up!
Just want to say you're amazing, and my dog is so fabulous. I actually named him after Captain Jack Harkness.
What language are you speaking?
English.
Okay, say it again.
I said you are so fabulous that I named my dog after Captain Jack Harkness because he is as fabulous as you.
Thank you. I have a dog named Captain Jack Harkness also.
I do know that.
Yes.
And my question was, of all of the scenes on screen or on stage, who was your favorite kiss?
Who said that? Who? Who? I can't see you, but...
The really funny part of this is I'm straight, but God, you're...
In a minute, you're not gonna be. He's fine, don't worry, he's cool. He's cool. See?
I never shaved my leg.
You've never shaved in your life? You don't know how to shave? Let me teach you. Just turn around and show them all your beautifulness. And show them your back. Scott, if you're watching... Don't take your pants off! Backstage, yes, but not right here. Because I'm telling you right now, I want to see what his legs look out, and I'll post it on Instagram for everybody, okay? Will you do that? Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, what were you going to come up here for? You were going to kiss me?
I don't mind.
Does that change your answer?
I can't stand up right now. That's why. Does that change my answer? Well, apart from the one that I just got, I'd say David Tennant is the best kiss. We'll do... Just see Kelsey, and we'll do that backstage, and we'll Instagram it. Are you okay with that? So am I, 100%. Don't leave me hanging. Is it as thick as your legs? He said, which one? I expect to see that later, too. I'll post that on Instagram. It'll be me like this. There you go. Just see Kelsey over there, okay? Is this your... Here, this is yours, isn't it? What was your name, by the way?
Montana.
Montana! Oh, Jesus, take me home. Take me back to Montana. I want to feel the wind rush in my hair. I suddenly feel like Marie Osmond on a good day. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? She sang a song called Take Me Back to Montana. Oh, Montana, you go over there and Kelsey will take care of you, unless you want to watch the rest of the show.